Good morning. My name's Elizabeth Mayer. I'm your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwest Victoria, Australia. How is everybody going? Today is Monday, the 25th of May. Yes, 25th of May. Here we are in the last week of May. I tell you what, this month has, I have to say, has really flown. No idea why, but perhaps because I've been a bit busy. My daughter flew overseas on Friday night, late Friday night, so I've been busy getting her all organised and sorting out things. The car has to go in for a service this week, and oh dear me, yeah. So she's gone, her and her partner have gone overseas, which is lovely for them. All right, I'm just going to get straight into it. I've got a bit of stamping to do today, but I have die cut a fair bit of it out already, so that'll save us a little bit of time. Okay, so the May to August catalogue is up and running on full steam. So grab whatever you like from here. Some beautiful, lots and lots of beautiful products. Even the designer series paper, if we can find it. The paper is gorgeous. This one here is, I don't have that one, but I have to say this Velvet Meadow, that's just stunning. And so is, if I can find it, the Bloom Boutique one. That is gorgeous too. I've got the little Lily at the Valley. I've got a few of them, but yeah. So if you do not have a demonstrator and you would like the May to August catalogue, there's a link in the description below. Please click that and let me know, give me your address and everything, and I will send one out to you. Now you can also phone me if you would like a catalogue, or I can send you one if you just want to email or just send me a message. That's what I was meaning to say. Also, we have an amazing May starter kit. Now, we've only got, 5-6 days? What have we got? If you count today, we've got 1, 2, 3, 6 days left, if you count today. So, not much time left to get onto this fantastic deal. Now, what it is, you, what's the word I'm looking for? You purchase your, I'll find the word, you purchase your starter kit for $169. So you get that. Now on top of that, you also you also put into your little cart $235 worth of products. Now, you do that and you get 5 stamp sets, the 5 new in colours for free. How good is that one? All for $169. Now, if you already had the stamp sets, say you thought, oh no, I don't want to become a demonstrator, and then now you've decided you want to, and you've already got the ink pads, you can add an extra $65 worth onto your $235, which gives you a total of $300 worth of products from the catalogue, from online. Now, if you join up this month, you also get the July, you'll also be able to order the July pre-order online products. So that's another little bonus of being a demonstrator. You can pre-order. We get at least, I won't say 2 months, but at least a month and a bit, month and a half to, in advance for products that are coming out. So that's another good deal. All for only $169. Now, I'm using all 5 ink pads today. Those 5 ink pads, let me get them. They're sitting right here beside me. These 5 ink pads are worth $125 for the whole 5. They're $25 each. So there's $125 worth. Plus, put your $235 on top of that. Good bargain, I reckon. That is one bargain. So you only have until Sunday, the 31st of May. I think it's Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Had to look at the calendar there. I thought it was. So you only have till Sunday, the 31st of May, to take up this offer. Also, the May product of the month is the Berry Botanical Vellum. Now it's 12 by 12, beautiful paper. I haven't got one, mine. I don't know, I don't use vellum a lot. Very rare I use vellum. Part of me says to get it. I've still got a week to get it. Oh, I've still got it until it's sold out. So now, in able to get this for $9, 12 by 12 paper for $9, well, vellum, you must spend $125. That must be your total order. Before rewards or after rewards have been done, you still have $125 sitting in your to pay, and then you can get this for $9. So, not a bad bargain. Yes. Now, today I am using beautiful stamp set. The Boutique Blossoms. I keep calling the Boutique. That's the name of the set. The Blue Boutique Suite. The stamp set is the Boutique Blossoms, which I am using today. And I'm also using the Scalloped Blooms bundle. So, some gorgeous papers, and I haven't brought the paper close to me, which I am terribly sorry. I don't know why I didn't bring the paper close to me. Why would I do that? Why didn't I do that? Alright, so with the stamp sets, so here's the Bloom Boutique stamp set, and here are the dies. Beautiful. Not many stamp sets left on here, is there? There's only one. I'm using them all. I am using every single one of them. Now, this is a 2-step stamping set. So, yep. And the dies, there we go. Cut them all out. Now, I am using the Scallop Blooms stamp for Have a Good Day and Happy Birthday, and I'm using the dies, and I'm using Scallop 3 and 4 from the smallest, coming in 3 and 4 from the smallest, those dies. Alrighty, let's get stamping, because we do have a bit of stamping to do. And colouring. Well, 2-step colouring. So here I have just a piece of basic white, Now, I'm doing the outlines, and I have found lately, I've seen other people use it. I am using my basic grey for the outline instead of Memento Black. I find it is a lot softer. It's, I don't know, it just gives a nice clearer image. So yeah, I was only going to go for the ink ones there. So here is number 1, flower number 1, our rose flower. Well, I'm assuming it's a rose. Then we have the little half rose. I have used just about every block that I have. So the half rose. We have this leaf here. Beautiful. Move them out of there. I will probably move them off the table because I am going to run out of room. Excuse me. Got that little one there. I've got this leaf. And this little rose and the bud. Beautiful. Lovely. All right. So I might move these onto my table over the other side because I've got to clean them all, you know. Let me move a few things over here and get these all on and out of the way so I can bring the image in. All right. Now let's bring our images in. See, told you I've used every stamp and block, and even some that are no longer available. How's that? Actually, I'll bring them down here because I want to open up all my ink pads and have them all lined up there. So we are using Golden Glow. So just remember, these are the new ink pads. They're magnetic, beautiful. Put that one there. Whoops. Hydrangea Hue. So I'm just flipping them over and connecting them to the backs. Oh, look at that. Doesn't matter because I have already stamped these out and die cut them to save a bit of time. Who would have thought? Now, how did that happen? Goodness me. Always happens, doesn't it? Yep. Oh, that was Peaceful Pine. This one is Barely Blush. And we have our returning in colour of Crisp Cantaloupe. Alrighty, let's get going. So our large flower. Now, I'm going to give a little word of advice here with the felt. Now we've gone from foam to felt ink pads. Now I have struggled a bit because I've never used felt ink pads. So I have struggled a bit with using them. Now when I'm doing the image inside, like the two-step stamp part, I have really struggled. So, and I have watched the Stampin' Up video that they shared and everything, but no, good old Elizabeth here has really struggled with them. Alright, so for my large one I am using Golden Glow. Now the way they have said to use them is to tap, tap, tap. Now very lightly. Enough that you know you've got it on your your stamp. So let's see. I have had bubbles all through them. I just haven't really got the knack of them yet, as yet. But I will keep going. Now, this is a bit of an distinctive stamp set, so you're going to get your white. But can you see how it hasn't, let me see if we can get that into focus, hasn't really, you know, imaged properly? And as I said, I'm still working on it. Bear with me, please. You have no idea the number of times I stamped these images and did the second step stamping. Now for our little flower here, I am doing Barely Blush. Now Barely Blush you will not see. Barely Blush is Barely Blush. Barely there, really. See, you can't even tell I've coloured that. Yeah. Where's this little one? This little rose and bud, I have used Calypso Coral. Now they say to ink your stamp up moving around. So, now the only problem I have here with this one is you are colouring in a bit of the leafy. You know, the bud down here, this bit here. Yep. I will get the hang of it. It'll take me time. Now, I have found Peaceful Pine to be very dark. So for this little leaf here, I am going to stamp off. Got him upside down anyway, just as well I did. And then stamp him again. And that to me is a lot lighter and better. Okay, our little flower here is in hydrangea hue. Now, there's that little funny stemmed one. There, by the look of it, twirl it around just a tip. Now, I might have to bring this way and go this way. That's better. Now, as you can see, mine aren't perfect because, as I've said, I am still fiddling, still trying to work them out. Now, if you didn't want to do the two-step stamping this way, you could get the shimmer brushes and colour them in that way. That would be beautiful. I don't have all the shimmer brushes yet. Got a few of them, but not a lot of them. So here's this leaf. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't mind that one. That is quite good. Let's see how this leaf goes. Now, we got the green there, but we're not worrying about that because, as I said, I've already die cut them out and stamped and die cut them out. So that was my mistake there with that lid. I did that just to save a bit of time. And I still leave them sitting there for a while, and that one there is not bad also. As they've sort of dried, they have cleared up a lot to what they were after I first stamped them. But yeah, they will, if you've never used felt pads before, felt ink pads before, they will take a little bit of getting used to. So it's just a matter of persevering. And when you like, you put the lid on and your ink pad, your top goes on like that, which means your ink is already upside down, not like the old ones. You know, we saw when the lid flew up and then turned back around. Yeah, and sometimes you had to flip them around yourself. So they're already, excuse me, sitting upside down, which, perfect. Alright, so that's all our stamping done. No, it's not. And I don't have a scrap of, oh yes I do. I can just use this one here. Now, I've got to find, where's my ink pad with the, oh there they are. I'll use this one for Lissy, for our little one here. Hope I line this up straight. We'll just line it up against there. As I said, I'm running out of ink pads here. I am just going to bring in Peaceful Pine again. I've used Peaceful Pine a lot, especially with sentiments. It is beautiful. I am loving it. I will be using this a lot at Christmas time. Beautiful. And I will just hand cut this out. Should have done it down there where it was a bit less. Alright, we'll need Peaceful Pine again shortly. Alrighty, so that is our stamping done. Now let's bring in the card. Alrighty, so we are using Crisp Cantaloupe, and I'm doing a 10-fold card today. Now this is a piece of paper from the Bloom Boutique Designer Series paper. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, and I am so terribly sorry I did not bring the paper over with me. I was doing all my cutting out on the dining room table, and that's where I've left it. Yep. Now there is no right or wrong way to put this paper on. It's flowers and everything are going this way, that way. Now I do have a bit of a bigger border on these ones, on this today. Don't ask me why I did that. No idea. Now, here's our insert. And I'm going to, yes, I will stamp our happy birthday. And look at this. I've had to bring in the giant size ink pad. So I'll line him up with that there. See, things like this come in handy. I'll handle him this way so that I can get a better group of him. And I'm using the Peaceful Pine again. Just stamping lightly. And just check to make sure all your words are inked up. Looks like that B's not properly done. That's better. Move him out of the way. I'm going to come up just a little bit because I've got some designer paper to put down the bottom. Beautiful. Lovely. Alright, put that lid on before I have ink everywhere. Right, move them out of the way. So let us bring our card back in. I will pop that over there because I don't need that anymore. Oh, hang on. I've got to put my piece of paper on down the bottom. Because, you know me, I've probably overcut it. I put that up that way because a lot of the flowers are going that way. And I always put my glue on the bottom of the card rather than on the designer paper, and that way then if I have any overhang it's not covered in glue and my snips are not getting glued, if that's a word. Now, little letting you know a little early, we have new snips coming in the July online products. So if you are hanging out, we haven't had snips for a little bit. So if you are hanging out for your snips, they are coming, people. They are not far away. They are on their way. Yippee, I could do with a couple of extras. I always seem to lose mine. I think I had about, when I first started and over the years, I think I'd collected about 4. I think I'm just down to 2 at the moment. So goodness knows where the other 2 are. Alright, so that is that one. Now I've got my crisp cantaloupe scallop and I've got a barely blush scallop as well. I don't want them that far over, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these 2 together now. Now please don't forget about that joining special. Now I'm putting it way over here on the right hand side of the scallop because it is a fantastic deal. Now I'm just going to lay this flat, this scallop. These scallops, they're going to be, oh yes, we haven't had scallops for a while actually. So I'll pop him about there. And here are all my die cuts. And anything missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we are all here. Now all I need is dimensionals, wherever they may be hiding. Oh, here we go. Got the end bits. That'll do nicely, thank you. So I'm going to put virtually just about everything up onto dimensionals. So here we'll go there. I feel like I need something over here. Put him that way. Bet you I need something on the other side too. We might, you know, we just might. Who? Doesn't matter how many dimensionals you have. They're there to be used, as I say. So use them. So we'll have him up. Oh, I might go up a little bit further, I think. Have him there. And we've got this one coming down, so I'll have dimensionals on this area. Yay! Pack free. We all love it when we finish a pack of dimensionals. Now let's see, do we need any more? Yes, we need something there. Oh look, still got one on this one. So he can go there. How's that now? I feel like I need something. Where is it? Did I put, oh, I did too. Put that dimensional, that's going to go flat. He's going to sit on there. Now that's sitting better. Put him back. Because he is going to be glued to the dimensional there. No wonder it wouldn't sit properly to that flower there. Because I had a dimensional on him, which meant that everything else would have needed 2 dimensionals. There we go. Lovely. Now, where will I put these leaves? This little flower, I'm going to stick him up in here, like that. Now, he might need little mini ones, and these are my shocking mini ones. So where's my take a pick tool? If you can find anything on this table, it'll be a wonderful help. Here we go. Got him here. So we'll put one there, one there. I always like to just do a test run first to see if we need a very fine one there, just to make sure I do have enough dimensionals on the back, because you don't want it sitting too flat. That'll do. Perfect. Get off. Push him in a bit. Oh, come on. Thank you. That one doesn't want to come off. Alright, let's bring him down a little bit and put him there. Perfect. Now my little blue flower. Oh, here we go. That'll fit in perfect. Lovely. Just make sure he fits in right there. Beautiful. Get off. Lovely. Now I've got a couple of leaves here. Might stick one if I can get it in under all these dimensionals. Nope. Pop one there. Now we need to cut some of these up. See, this is all you need to do for your side bits. They're dimensionals as well, so use them, people. Use them up. I'll just use a single one there. Use one of these. Now, how's that? I'll probably need another one under there, I reckon. Yep. Definitely. No, didn't cut him off. Oh, get off. Alrighty. So, I might twirl him around so I can get him in a bit better. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is what happens when you put too many dimensionals on your products, on your images. Who is stopping him, there we go, from going under? That's what I wanted to know. There we go, perfect, beautiful. And our last one here, we will put over this side. Pop him in there. Now, a little sentiment here. Just roughly cut him out. Done my birthday inside, didn't I? Yes, thought I had. Go, and we'll put, might just put one on him. Whoops, didn't want that to happen. And I am just going to tuck the ends just under there like that. Feel like I need another one there. Let's do a small one. You know, definitely need something there. There we go, perfect, lovely. Now you could do a bit of Wink of Stella on these if you liked. I'm not today. I am just using the 2026 to 2028 in coloured dots. Let's get all this out of the way so you can all see them beautiful. And I'm just going to use, so she who has glue all over her, take a picture. I'm just going to use the Peaceful Pine ones. I am loving these dots. I think I've already gone through one pack already. So there we have, well, let me bring that down a little bit for you. So there we have today's card using all 5 new in colours. And the Boutique Blooms, yes, Boutique Blooms, I was only going to say Bloom Boutique, ink pads, stamp pads, stamp set. So please just remember, if you haven't used felt ink pads before, please just take your time and just keep playing. I know I'm going to have to. I haven't used them at all. So yeah, please just persevere with it. Alrighty, so I think that's it for today. Hope you all have a fabulous week. I've got my sister coming down next weekend. Can't wait. Yeah. So, as I said, I hope you all have a fabulous week. And I will see you all again next week. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.